patience. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. But baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, and my body. My body says
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. How are you guys doing? I hope that you are having an amazing day. Shout out to the replay peeps and all that good stuff. All right, so I hope that you guys are ready for not Vlogmas, Lord. That's still on my mind, y'all. I hope that you guys are ready for Cookmas, okay? And so as tomorrow, the 8th, is the due date that everybody who is joining me on Cookmas, I need to get your picture that you want me to put on the flyer so I could create the flyer, so I could post the flyer. Shout out to Sassy. Thank you so much for giving me the information for Cookmas. I know that you are excited. I'm excited too. So I was sitting here working on I don't know, YouTube has changed some things and settings and all that stuff. And I'm just trying to figure stuff out. And I'm like, where is this? Where is that? I mean, Lord have mercy. So and I haven't been able to, you know what I'm saying, look at the StreamYard from this capacity of where I'm at with it. So, and I know I'm like, okay, so how do you do this? So I'm learning how to turn things on and off. They have move options of how you'll go in and set your videos and commercials and stuff like that. So they changed that. And now that I am viewing how to do certain things and where I can move things around, okay, I got to get used to that. So, you know, when you say you're a content creator, you got to start learning more about how YouTube is working and things that you can move around and play with and setting up your videos and things like that so that you could get more viewership, you know, so you could get a better viewership of, you know, people viewing your channel and all that stuff. And I know I have not done my I haven't done members only live yet, where it's members only in the chat, but I know I am going to do that when I do my giveaway in January, coming up January and going forward. And I'm just trying to plan all that out. As Just Read My Book would say, girl, you got stuff booked out way out too. You need a calendar for 2027. Lord, I wish I had it all together like that, but I don't. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to briefly get a brief live on how Cookmas is going to go. Okay, so once I get your information, I'm going to create a flyer, and I'm going to send the flyers to you. We will start December 20th. That's when you will drop your first um you're going to drop. Hey Hood, hey Foot Soldier, hey ladies, how are y'all? How y'all doing on this Saturday? It's cold. So again, just briefly, because I am planning and trying to start and get myself ahead, I do owe you guys a week of live. So I'm trying to plan on what I'm going to do, which I'm also going to ask in this live as well. of, your input on what y'all want to do for the week and topics that you want to discuss. As long as it's, nothing off topic, food, life. I love inspirational topics and things like that. I don't have a problem with. Okay. So, one, I need your picture. I need your picture to post on the flyer. I can use your I can use your picture from your YouTube channel if you like. Just let me know. Two, I need you to email me and let me know that you're down so I could send you the flyer, because I need to be sure that so you can share out the flyer as well. Okay. It is Sunday. I know it's Sunday. What did I say? What did I say for Soldier? Did I say something different? Anyway, so I need your email so you can send me that so I can send you the flyer and a thumbnail, or you can make your own thumbnail. That's fine. Well, no, you make your own thumbnail. I'm not making thumbnails. Okay, so because I don't know what recipes you're cooking, so you will have to make your own thumbnail. And so we'll be cooking for 5 days. So that's the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. 5 days of recipes. Your recipes could be of baking goods. It could be of anything you cook for the holidays. It is Cookmas, which is Christmas holiday recipes. Okay. So, oh, I said Saturday. My bad. My bad. Yes, it is Sunday. It is Sunday. Hey, you got to chill, and happy belated birthday to your twins. I think I told you that already. So, I think I did wish them a happy birthday. It probably was early, but I think I did. So post 5 recipes per day, the full recipe. Because how is people going to make your recipe? So a video, drop a video every day. So one on the 20th, one on the 21st, one on the 22nd, and so forth for those 5 days of your favorite recipes or whatever recipes you like for the holiday. Okay. And like I said, it could be baking, it could be, you know, sweets, desserts, whatever it is that you want to do, breads, cookies, whatever you want to do, just post it 5 days. Okay. Then you're going to share. Then I hope you all created Cookmas, your Cookmas playlist. I have mine set already. So as each of the people who are collaborating with us, the content creators who are collabing with us, posting your recipe videos, I will add your videos to my playlist. And then you need to do the same for everybody else. Post theirs in your playlist, um hours, me or whoever is going. So I look forward to Cookmas, and then we'll do that for all 5 days, and then our subscribers get a chance to come and watch the playlist. Post your playlist, the link in your post the link in your description box. I'll do the same for my playlist. You'll do that for your video, and shout out whoever is all involved. Now, once the collaboration start, it is not too late for people to join. It's just that I can't make a flyer at the last minute with your picture, because I really, yeah, I'm not going to have time. And plus, when Vlogmas begin, I will be, you know what I'm saying, on getting preparing to be going out of town. So yeah, you're welcome. So anyway, so that is it with for that. And I'm so excited to cook. Okay. And don't wait until the last minute. Start preparing and thinking about what you're going to cook for Cookmas, so that, it will be a breeze and it's not something so triumph and difficult and last minute. You see what happened with me, with my with my external drive crashing down on me, and me trying to put last minute videos together, when I had it together already, but I'm trying to insert content, and then next thing you know, I get a corrupt file, and boom, now I can't do Vlogmas. Now I'm still. And then Amazon said my package was going to come yesterday. Now it's saying Wednesday. Let me see what it's saying today. I stopped checking Amazon, y'all, because I was like, I'm not trying to get frustrated at all. I'm over it. It is what it is, and that's it. Okay, so far it's still saying um I will be getting it on Wednesday. So hopefully I get my flash drives by then where I can pull all my stuff together and be able to do so. Hey girl dad. Hello. Happy Sunday. I hope you are having an amazing day. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to everybody, y'all. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time and I'm excited about it. Okay. I started feeling like, out of the mood, but I'm back in the mood. I've been decorating. I decorated my tree. I'm still getting together my garden area. That's where most of my Christmas holiday items is going to be. So I'm making it a nice little Christmassy feeling over there. Um, and yeah, I'm just excited. So I hope that you guys are, you know, as excited. It doesn't, and I keep telling y'all, don't worry about gifts, y'all. It's Christmas is a special time of year. It's just where we recognize rather you Jesus was born on this day. Everybody have their own, belief systems. I ain't trying to force mines on you. I just know what I believe and who I worship, and that's all I can do is speak from that perspective. So that's what I think about Christmas. I think about our Lord and Savior. So I ain't worrying about no gifts. I'm just focusing on the good things. I'm looking back at 2025 of all the excitement and fun times that I've had during there with crafting and with the poetry competition, with the, just having fun, kick back and relaxing, enjoying time with fellow YouTubers here. And you coming good. I can't even deny, even the ones that's not on here anymore, content creators, I still look back at the time of how we had good times on here doing Cookmas, doing a lot of collaborations, doing premieres together, doing challenges. And, you can look back on your history and I could say my time here on YouTube has always been amazing. And when you start moving in different spaces and areas and developing different things that be going on here, I had more good times than bad times here on the YouTube street. And I develop a great relationships with a lot of content creators and subscribers. So I'm thankful and blessed for that. And it's always good to go back and see, even though I don't do mukbangs anymore, I still love visiting my mukbangers, their channels, peeking in on them and seeing what's going on over there. And it's always a blessing just to see, where you started from and the people you roam around in circles. And as you build, I learned it was so much better because we kept it on YTC, right? YTC, sorry, YouTube cameras. We kept it on YouTube. We didn't talk behind the scenes, and then when we did talk behind the scene, we were putting together collaborations. We were planning premieres, planning the next challenge. And things like that. And when you think about it, the challenges was fun, but the challenges was also, it could be coming really, really overwhelming because everybody was doing challenges, right? And you would get tagged in all of these challenges until I had to bow out. Okay. I'm like, I can't do any more challenges. I still have some of those old videos up, and some of them I have on private, and some of them I have on members only of when I used to do challenges. But we had so much fun, and that's what I do. When I think about doing things, when I'm over here trying to plan collaborations or events, I try to think about bringing people together to have a good time, because in our personal lives we have a lot going on, and it feels good when you can just check out of real life, sometime, and come on and have a good old time, laugh and giggles, cook with each other, talk about different meals and things. So when you think about Cookmas, that's what Cookmas bring for me. Cookmas brings sharing different recipes with one another. We all cook differently. We're all from different nationality, areas, and all around the world. You have Asian recipes, and people from the Caribbean recipes, and people from you know India, and just all over the world, and it is awesome to see what other people are making, and trying and bringing delicious recipes at home, trying them at home. So those are one things that I always enjoy doing. And when any event that I'm giving, that's what I love. That's what I thought about when it comes to poetry. What's on your mind? You know what I'm saying? Getting to know people a lot better through words, and encouraging pieces, and through music, through all types of walks of life. And that's what I thought about the internet when I started coming on the internet. I haven't been a lot of places in the world, and so when I started exploring the internet, I said, oh my god, you got the world in your hands just by a click of a mouse. I could get to know different languages and different ways of living, different people thoughts on different issues without being combative about it. And I'm getting back to that. You have to exit. It's good to have a little drama, but I think I've overly filled my cup with too much drama, if you know what I mean. Like, it's some of it is just, especially when it's not funny anymore. Some drama is good. Everybody watch little drama shows, or I love my I do love my crime shows, and Law and Order. I do love my little quirky shows and different things. And then when you come on here, you have a variety of different things that you can watch. But I don't want to come on here to consume myself with sadness, with strife, and all that stuff. So when I think about Cookmas and getting together, cooking with a couple of content creators who know I don't know you personally, but I know you online. And I know you cook, girl dad. So, if you want to join in the collaboration of us cooking 5 days before Christmas, join us. It's always fun. And we support one another. We share each other out throughout the 5 days and see what each other is cooking, and just watching and dropping down and watching videos. So I think it's going to be a good time. It's always good time, and you never know. You have people who are vegan who don't eat meat. Like we had her name was Mukbanging Things, and baby, when I tell you, watching her make ribs out of, you know, ribs out of veggies and flour, or different types of doughs and soy and different things like that. That was so amazing. I'm like, and they look like ribs, because she didn't do meat. Making burgers. When I tell you, mukbanging things could put together a meal, baby, soul food meal, and it was meatless, and it looked just like the real thing. Okay. So yeah, that's what I want to do, y'all. Come on here, have a good time, cook, drop recipes, me watching you exploring different things, and um even with the subscribers, like if y'all can let y'all favorite content creators know a recipe you may want them to try, share with us. What's your favorite cookie recipe? What's your favorite cake recipe? What's your favorite um meal, Christmas meal? Like, what is something? I got a lot of things that I don't like to eat. Like, I don't like liver. I'm not trying that. I tried and I just can't do it. There's just certain things I know I'm just not going to eat anymore. But like, I don't like squash, but someone had a squash spaghetti recipe and I tried it, and you know what? I love it. That became a staple in my house because I don't like squash. But I enjoyed making the squash spaghetti, and it was delicious. So you come on here, you learn different things, and share it with your family, and they're like, "Ooh, mom, this is good," especially when you put your twists on it. And you come on here because a lot of people don't really know. We don't know a lot of there's so many different recipes and things that you can um try, and that you probably would have never thought of, and it become one of your household staples. Who would have thought, But anyway, that's what I came on here for, just to talk about that. And so I'm looking forward to who's going to join in, even if it's just me and Sassy doing Cookmas. I know Just Read My Book says she's going to join in, but I need y'all pictures so I can work on it and get the flyer together and post it, and so that I can continue decorating, because I'm still decorating, y'all. I'm still getting Christmas stuff. Look, and I'm deemed to be finished by tomorrow, but I can't find. I brought some fabric, y'all. I brought some fabric, and now I don't know where I put the fabric to make pillows for my bench swing. So y'all know how I get when I can't find something that I had planned and all of that. I get discouraged a lot, because you plan it out. But sometimes you just gotta say, listen, you gotta substitute. Stop getting so discouraged. Stop getting so discouraged and beating yourself up over things that you can't change. Worry about the things that you can change and the things you can do, right? So anyway, so what do y'all have planned for this Sunday? I planned on here coming on here for 30 minutes. I at least want to talk for 30 minutes. And then be out, and get back to crafting and things. What do y'all have planned for this Sunday? What are y'all cooking? I took out some steak. So we'll be having some steak. I believe I'm gonna make some potatoes. So steak and potatoes for sure. I'm making steak and potatoes, and then some type of vegetables. I think I was gonna make some asparagus, but I think those went bad. I think they did. But yeah, as I was saying, so I'm back to reality and getting out of, don't consume myself with too much, you know, drama, because I think people, I don't thrive off of drama or anything like that. And then, sometimes people get too personal, comfortable, you know. And I know me. For me, I I don't go where I you look. I'm not. I'm opinionated, and I don't flow with everything, and I don't sugarcoat stuff, and I'm not going to like stuff. And I know, you don't have to be boisterous, and I know I am boisterous. Hey, Tony. Hey, girl. Hey. Welcome in. I know I'm very boisterous when it comes to certain stuff. And I feel like if you watch something and you can't reply to it, it just get uncomfortable. People get in their feelings. They be ready to curse you out. Child, I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very boisterous. I don't go with I don't flow with whatever is hot. If I think something is, I mention it, and I gotta remember, um, people are touchy. They don't like when you say, you disagree with stuff and all that. And for me, I really don't give a damn. So that's when I know I have to back up, because certain things is just not for you. And I know you just got to stop watching certain stuff, because, I know, especially when you know yourself, you're boisterous, and you're going to call a thing a thing. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody like it or not. And cause I want somebody to do that to me. If I do something and you ain't with it, just be like, oh, hell no. I ain't doing that. Just like when I cook chicken feet. When I cook chicken feet, people tell me to my face, "Oh hell no, I ain't cooking that. What's wrong with you?" I can't get offended, right? But you got a lot of people who be caught up in their feelings, and I ain't come on here for all that. Because basically, you're not really hurting your feelings. You're just speaking your thought on stuff, and you're just saying, "Oh, that's wrong. This is wrong. This is like," and you got so many people who goes and they pick favorites. And I think I have favorite people who I like to watch, but not favorite as if like I'm going with favoritism, or just because I like you, I'm gonna excuse your behavior, or just because I'm your moderator, um I'm going to sway this way. And you have a lot of people like that. And then because you don't agree, next thing you know, you become disliked, right? And that's not my problem. That's a them problem. And that's why, and this is why y'all don't see me everywhere. Right, Tony? And that's why I don't go everywhere either. You know what I'm saying? And now I just think, look, it's time for me to get back into and you should speak truth. Listen, if it ain't speaking truth, it don't make sense. And if it don't make sense, what the hell? I mean, you're wasting your time watching stuff. You got people on here with their behaviors, and they want you to believe they're one way, but they show another way. Listen, I'm like this on and off of here. I be daggone. One, I got a career. Two, I don't have time. I'm not getting caught up on into negativity to where I got people who, love me and dearly, who watch my channel. And maybe some of the folks on here, well, some of them say they family do watch it, which I'm surprised. Like, your family watch this? Lord have mercy. But I got loved ones that I don't want, they already know who I am in real life. So I really can go there. But I was taught, you don't show your ass in public. Like, okay, it's one thing you fall out and all that stuff, but some things we leave in closed doors, and some things I left in the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get ignorant. I'm grown. I'm 50 years old. So you got some things I'm just not about to come on here and do. But don't get me wrong, if you stick around and you be around it, you will find yourself behaving just like that. You know? You will find yourself behaving like such, because I'm not perfect. Shit, people could get under my skin, because I'm not letting people talk to me any kind of way. I just can't. I can't. But I ain't letting nobody talk to me any kind of way. And it may bring out the old Jill, where I'm getting the cussing and hooping and hollering and all of that. And you know what? The first thing I have to think about is, why are you even allowing yourself to go there? Why are you even entertaining it in the first place? So yeah, I just know that I'm just a lot of people. I'm not for a lot of people. And one thing I can't stand is when I see, you know, hypocrisy, hypocrites and people who just do things. I feel like if you're going to do things, you can't just point fingers at people, and you're doing the same thing, really. But you feel like you have more powerful, or you make excuses of the reason. Your reason doesn't matter. You're still doing the same shit. Excuse my French on this Sunday, but you're still doing the same thing. It doesn't matter how you code it, how you word it. It doesn't matter how you show it. And then the thing is, people want you to sit there and trust them. But how you trust somebody in you watching their behavior? I don't understand it. I won't understand it. I'm not going to try to understand it. But people want you to, and they get mad when you're like, well, don't you do this? Didn't you just do this? And they want to curse you out. But it's true. You did the same thing. Like I ain't got time to be arguing with you because you guilty or you feel a what certain way. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So to avoid all that, you sometimes you gotta just remove yourself from places and spaces, right? But that's what I've been doing, focusing more on what I need to do here. And that's probably why God said, look, maybe that's why my god daggone external drive went down. Why don't you put your focus on something else? Try to focus on getting them files and stuff together and the things that you can change and the things that you can improve and not focusing on things that really doesn't even matter. Should it matter? Is it really that important to you? And I had to ask myself. And I was just like, no, it really isn't that important. But it's hard for me to sit and listen to something and I can't speak the truth or I can't put my insert in because isn't that what a chat is for, right? That's what I thought. I thought YouTube made it possible and opened up chats so that your supporters could vocalize and voice their opinion or join in on the conversation that you are having. I didn't know that they put this here for you to curb and try to change the views of your viewer. You could try, but you can't because we all have our own mind, you know? Hey, Alex. Just wanted to stop by and show some love to your channel. And because I seen the good ass food on the thumbnail. Thank you so much, Alex. I'm yeah, I was talking about the collaboration. Now I'm more for let me get back on topic. Okay. Yeah, because I went somewhere else with it. That's for another day. That topic for another day. But yeah, just letting y'all know this is where I'm gonna be focused more on. I'm gonna be focused on recipes and crafting, gardening, um, you know, reality topics, things that matters, inspirational stuff and other things of that sort. That's where I'm going with it. Hey Vibrant, hey girl, hey. Because people don't like to be called out on their boo s. Okay. And I get it. Everybody love a train wreck. So let them continue wrecking their chains and me stop wrecking my brain of why. And I'm outspoken, so a lot of people don't like that. And if you know me, you know what I'm saying? If you know me, I'm very outspoken. I don't bite my tongue. And so that's not for everybody. And I don't go along to get along with just anybody. So that's not this channel. If that's what you're looking for, that's not Jill's comfort zone. And if I get it. You don't like it. You don't like to be called out on your shit. So for me, I would say, so stop lying. Stop doing that to your subscribers. Stop acting as if we're slow or dumb or we don't remember what we seen and we won't disagree. Yep, I haven't seen you in a quick beef session in a minute. Yeah, I'm backing up a little bit too. You gotta kind of curb some stuff. What up? Just read my book. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank you, Vibrant. Appreciate you. So I was just mentioning that tomorrow is the deadline if you're joining us to send your picture that you want for the flyer so I can move on and excuse me and create the flyer. And so I give it till Wednesday and then I have to move on because I don't want to be sitting here creating flyers. I got one person's flyer for the Cookmas collaboration. So I got one person picture. So I don't want to I'm impatient and I don't want to spend time waiting and keep updating flyers. That's not, I got stuff I want to do. So I don't want to make time and focus on making flyers over and over and over. So once I do the official flyer, it's just going to be as that. And then if you still join the collaboration, it's good. Just join in. And hey, Big O, hey, Boo, hey. Oh goodness. Yeah, so if you could still jump aboard, and I will still add you to the playlist. I'll still share you out. It's just that you won't be on the flyer because I don't want to focus my time making flyers and stuff. Okay, y'all. Time is money. It's the end of the year. Okay. I need to be planning for 2026. Um, Also, I'll be doing a live this week. Um, I'll be doing a live this week. I think I'm gonna go live 5 days straight. I'm thinking I might do it no, because I don't have the games ready. I don't know. I might do it this week. I might do it this week because Jazzy graduates next week, which is gonna be busy. And do a couple of trivias and have fun. It's just gonna be fun, have some hot topics and talk and I'll do that for 5 days. So it might be this week or it might be end up next week. And I could come on real quick. So, okay, thank you. Just read my book. Yeah, because I don't want to keep doing flyers. So after tomorrow, those who's involved in Cookmas, and if you want to do Cookmas, get me your information by tomorrow and so I could do the flyer and work on the flyer to drop by this weekend, next weekend. That would be great. And I got to focus on the things that I have coming up. I'll probably be doing a members only live either tomorrow or Tuesday after I get all the information because I do need to know some give out details so to prepare y'all for what's coming up for members only next month and going forward in 2026 so everybody could get their stuff together and I'm going to be doing things as planned. If you're on board, you're on board. If you're not, I'm just gonna show up how I should, and we're just gonna do the thing. And those who are on board just be on board. But I don't want to be repetitive and keep coming on with the same, like, because if almost feel like you begging people to join, right? And that's not what I ain't in the laying the begging. Okay, so if I got a crafting coming up, you join in, join in. Cooking live coming up, if you join in, you join in. Because it takes a lot of time to keep repeating stuff, right? So I put stuff on my community wall all the time so you guys can see it, you know? So that'll be the only way I'm competitive by reposting event. Hey Dee Dee. Hey, how are you? Happy Sunday. So that's how I'm gonna be moving so I could be able to continue on with content and stay on schedule. Now, if I need to reschedule something because, just let me know, let me know and I'll speak with the other people who's involved. And I guess it goes by 50-50. You know what I'm saying? It'll go by 50-50, I guess, or the majority, rather, I should say. So that's how I'm going to work. So the majority who can make it, then we'll just go move on with it. And if it's a majority who can't do something, then I can reschedule. But I'm gonna stay on task, okay? I'm going to stay on task this coming year. I have to get in order. I have to stop procrastinating and doing other things. I got to stay focused and keep doing what I need to do and stop procrastinating on things that I want to do and just stick to my first decision that I make. Just stick to it and ride it out, right? Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Dee Dee. Yeah, I'm doing great as well. I'm about to get back to crafting. I only said I was going to be on here, and I'm 10 minutes over. I'm 10 minutes over. I was in here. I brought some bins and stuff to put my artificial floral flowers and stuff in to stick them down because that other thing I had in here, I was trying to use a hamper. I mean, not a hamper, a laundry basket, a round one with the holes, but that was looking crazy and it looked too busy. It was looking so crazy. So I'm finishing up my decor. I'm about to start Sunday's dinner. Um, yeah, so I said I'm making steak, potatoes, and now I got to look into some vegetables because I was going to make asparagus, but they went bad. That's what I was saying. So you guys have a wonderful Saturday, Sunday. Sorry, foot soldier. I'm stuck on Saturday. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget, y'all. Cookmas December 20th through December 24th. I am excited to see everybody show up and show out. I'm looking forward to see what everybody's going to be cooking. Dee Dee, do you post stuff on your channel, Dee Dee? Thank you, Vibrant. Do you repost some of your recipes and stuff on your channel? Cause I know you be cooking and doing a lot, but I don't remember. I'm subscribed to you. I know you post pictures and stuff, yeah. But I didn't know if you do videos because I don't see I haven't seen like videos or anything like that. But I do see you post your delicious foods and stuff. Let me see what Dee Dee said. Yes, I do. Okay, so I do be seeing your community wall, but I haven't seen like any videos, so I was just checking. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I want to do videos in the future. Okay, Dee Dee. Well, I'm subscribed. I will be tuned in. Listen, if it's cooking, I definitely will be tuned in. Okay, because I'm getting back to the food of things. Okay. I'm getting back to the food of things and crafting and stuff and put my foodie alert. And I'm gonna have some great conversations too over there at JCZ Craft Vlogs and more. But I appreciate y'all spending a little time with me on this Sunday. I truly, truly do. I do be seeing your videos, but if you post, I will be tuned in. I just know I haven't seen like any videos or anything from you. So I was just curious if you did or not. I'll be tuned in with permission in the future. With permission in the future, it will be organic, separate channel. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so you're gonna do a different organic channel. Okay, good. All right. Well, let me know because I would definitely tap in, honey. Tap in because that's what I've been doing, watching tons of. Well, I haven't been watching. I've been watching a lot of Vlogmas and stuff this year. I mean, this week, catching up on everybody Vlogmas and everything. Sad that I couldn't do it this year, but it's all right. I just don't like to be late to the party. I can't stand to be late to the party, you know? I will be tuned in because I love seeing me some delicious recipes. You hear me? And I'm always learning. I always love learning different foods and stuff like that to try. So that is, ooh, that is right down my alley, for real, for real. So I love it. I love to explore. Now I don't do the baked goods like you do, Dee Dee. I don't do the herb life, but I don't do the herbals. Yeah, I do, anyway, you know what I mean. I don't do those kind of goods, but I want to try my hand at doing certain things. Now, I'm not a big baker, but I can bake now. I just hate the measuring and I like to fly free, freehand seasonings and stuff like that. So, but and so with baking, a lot of that you have to use precise measurements. Um, and I hate that. I like to be free in the kitchen cooking. I appreciate you stopping by. I need to learn how to plate better. Me too. Me too. I need to work on my plating as well, Didi. Listen, we all got things that we got to work on. Listen, I love cooking, but I do have to get more better with my plating. So there is always areas in life that you need to update, upgrade. So I need to work on my plating. Um, and since most of my stuff is like in storage, I miss some of my gadgets and all those things. So, and I'm like, I'm trying my best not to buy a lot of new stuff because I have tons of dishes and pots and pans and things. So I'm trying to curb myself from doing that. I said 30 minutes. I might as well stay on for an hour for those who even want to just stay and talk. But I have to work on my plating. Right now I'm trying to work on better lighting and the counter space is what sucks for me. Oh, the counter space, it sucks and it takes so much, when you don't have like big a lot of counter space. It really, really sucks. But yeah, so I'm gonna be having some fun. So I got cookie video. I mean, I got cookie recipes that I'm trying to determine what we're gonna try. And I know you play. I love to play in tablescape. Do you just read my book? Well, I could tell. Yeah, I could tell. With the tablescape, I can tell with the tablescape. I have a lot of YT peeps who I started with on here who does an amazing job with table skating and stuff. Who I scaping, who I watch on here. They be getting down with the decor. I'm still learning like how to arrange the flowers and how to do all that stuff. I'm still learning. That's what my crafting channel is about, me learning these different things. And I be watching tons of videos trying to learn how to put stuff together. So I never been a decor person. I know I have a good eye for some beautiful items and beautiful decorations and stuff, but when it comes to putting it together, I usually have like my bestie who is good at that stuff and another friend of mine's. I think a tablescape challenge would be fantastic. I told Ronnie Q said she's going to do the reef challenge again. So look out for that because I think Ronnie Q said she's going to do Ronnie Q says she's going to do the reef challenge, I believe, this month. So I had to click on all messages to see you. Hey, just read my book. Yeah. See, all messages. I be forgetting to do that too. Dee Dee, I be forgetting to do that too. And then I don't be seeing people. I'm like, but when I start seeing that people don't, people saying hi to other people and I don't see them, that's when I it clicks like, you don't have all messages on. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Ronnie Q says she's gonna do the reef challenge um this year. I don't think I'm ready for the reef yet. Not just yet. I brought some reef things though to make, the reef stands, the reef frames. I brought some of those from Dollar Tree. I've already got my reef theme together. I'm ready. Oh, really? You got it together already? Yeah, I'm not ready yet for the reef. I got it in there, but I need some more ribbon first. I need to get build my ribbon collection up. I need to build my ribbon collection and I need to build some more floral. Now, you know what? I got a lot of floral on here, but in here, but not the floral that I want. So I'm about to have fun at Michael's, and I'm about to have fun at Michael's once the holiday is over, so I could go get all those beautiful floral, artificial floral pieces, so I could be ready for next year. God, she said she got her reef thing, everything together. Yeah, I ain't ready. I never made my bestie. She does. Oh, her reefs is so beautiful. You hear me? She does an amazing job on reefs. Her and her other friend, that she has a reef business. Yes, as soon as Ronnie Q said it, my mind's eyes started picturing things. Oh, I didn't see you. See, that's why I don't like the two types of live thing, because you be missing everybody. I didn't even see you over at Ronnie Q's yesterday. You must be was on the vertical one. First, I was over at the vertical one because I can't tell which one is vertical and which one is regular. I like the regular landscape, but I don't get that. Like they split up your chat. You know what I'm saying? They split up your chat and then you can't see people in certain chats, which is crazy. So that's just like if you would go live on two different channels, which I don't get. I'm like, that mess up the vibe because then you can't see other people in the other chat. So I don't know. I don't know why they did that. StreamYard separating it to where you could do vertical and do that. I don't like that setting because you can't see everybody. Because I didn't even see you yesterday. I ain't even see you. Well, I hope you are ready. I can't wait to see everybody's I can't wait to see everybody's reef because her last one was really nice. It was really nice and it was fun because she did the last reef challenge, and I love because last year was the centerpiece, right? I think last year was the centerpiece, if I'm not correct. If I When I came in as a last minute judge, I think last year Ronnie Q did the centerpiece. Thank you. I got that. True, but the trade off is your views get doubled. Really? How does it get doubled? Because when I be in certain ones, it only be like three people though. It'd be like eight people or three people when you go to the regular landscape view, but it's more people in the vertical. So my thought is, why not just do vertical since you got more views or more people in vertical? Because that's the purpose of the vertical lives, is so that you could get more viewers. So that's my thought. Like, I don't know about that more view. Yeah, you get more viewers doing it vertically, but when you split your chat up and got content on both, you got less viewers in the other one. You have way less, which means like, is it really worth to do both of them? To me, I'm like, no. If you continuously get more views on a vertical live, I would just do it vertically. That's just me. But I know for me, it's frustrating because I hate them vertical lives. I really do. Cause the you can't see everybody's comments. The comments is going off the screen. You can't see all the comments. You can't see the whole screen. I don't know. I don't like that vertical damn live. I don't know why. I just don't like it. And you can't see it and it's small. Everything is small. You can't see, especially when they're doing reviews, reviewing videos and stuff like that. It's all small, so you can't really see it on the screen. When they are doing because sometimes I'll be in the bed watching. So I'll be on my phone. So you can't really see it unless I'm on my MacBook or something. But anywho, thank y'all for spending this hour with me. I truly appreciate y'all. And stay tuned. I will be posting the flyer for Cookmas. I can't wait to cook with you guys. You have the regular format for people who know you, and the vertical for people who may just be scrolling through. It reaches. Yeah, but what I'm saying, I get it. I guess. Hey, Bat. I don't like the vertical lines because they attract They do. They do, Bat. Bat, them trolls be in there for real, for real. But it is more views, I guess. But I'm not for the trolls. You right about that. So, and me, I don't. Yeah, I get it though. I get it. I get it. I don't have time for it. You have 4 more minutes. She said you have 4 more minutes. I get it, but I'm not into that trolling stuff. I'm gonna tell you something. I just don't like foolishness. I don't have patience for nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Especially people who just don't have nothing to do with their time and they want to come in there, and especially those trolls who be coming busting through the door talking all that racial bullshit. I ain't got time for it. Or come in asking stupid questions. They don't even try to listen to the commentary. They start asking you where you live, where is this, and what show this, and go on camera and do all of this stuff. Listen, maybe this live ain't for you. Just go about your business, okay? But the vertical ones is really irritating. I ain't gonna lie. The vertical ones are very irritating, and I'm just like, I don't have time for it. And my mods don't always be there. So you definitely have to pay attention to your chat and really be looking down and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, girl. Hey, Blended Healing. How are you? I hope you are doing well on a Sunday. I can leave since I only got 2 minutes, a minute now. I only have a minute left. Just read my book. I can leave now. Right. They're just there to be rude and disruptive. I can understand wanting Now views though. Yeah, more views. I can understand that too, Bat, because as a content creator, you want to come on here, you want to get the views. But for me, I want to get the views, but from the views from the right person. I want to get views from people who are intaking what I'm putting down. I want to get views from people who are understanding and receiving what I am saying and not trying to distract others from what I am saying. So it's a tug situation. I don't want my content to be in vain, to come on here giving content and you're just here to disrupt what I'm trying. Especially, Ronnie Q be doing some great, she be talking about serious stuff, and I just don't like it. People come in, they want to start talking about things that you're not talking about. They want to, move your topic. They want to disrupt your content and start talking about all this other unnecessary stuff, throw you off track, which disrupt the classroom, as I say. You used to have those people in there. Who disrupt the classroom on purpose because they're bored, they want attention and stuff like that, and disrupt the lesson. Now the whole class is disrupted. They're not learning anything now because now they're paying attention to the clown of the class. And now I have to start from scratch explaining this algebra problem. And it's just crazy. My block game is on fleek. I know that's right. That's why I say you got to be paying attention to your chat and stuff, because those people, they come in here to disrupt and do all of that. Yes, and I be tempted. I be trying to give people a chance. So I be calm because sometimes you can misread it and they're not really trolling. They just want to ask and stuff like that. But yeah, all that disruptive stuff, I don't like it. I hate it. But anywho, thank you for spending this hour with me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful week. Don't let nobody steal your joy or your shine. Stay sucker free. I'll be posting the flyer for the Cookmas, 5 days of Cookmas. If you want to join us, join on in. Everybody is welcome. If you're a content creator, if you're a subscriber, whatever. If you make videos and you want to join in on the 5 day of Cookmas, where you cook 5 recipes 5 days before Christmas, you are welcome to join us. Okay. Yes. Yes. See, but I be walking and stuff, Linda Healing. So I be, I'm not looking down all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I be walking when I do those vertical lives. So I don't really do vertical lives on when I'm home as much. I need to start though. So I may start doing a few vertical lives, but only when I'm, talking, you know, something that I want to share. I'll be there to get some insights. Okay, thank you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed week, y'all. Stay warm and spread a little love in somebody's life by just smiling. Just smiling, you know. Smile, smile. It makes the world go round, right? All right, peace out, y'all. Later. Thanks for coming. Shout out to my replay